In the relentless arena of life, where every step is watched and every achievement is scrutinized, there exists a universal truth that resonates with astonishing clarity. Revealing too much is the quickest path to your own downfall. In a world where envy lurks around every corner, ready to turn your dreams into nightmares, the wisdom of keeping secrets becomes an invincible shield against the greedy eyes of those who wish for your downfall. Believe me, it's not just a game of keeping up appearances. It's a battle for your survival, for the preservation of your peace, and for the right to thrive without being the target of those who secretly hope for your failure. This is the moment to wake up to a reality that is often ignored. There are certain things that a smart person never reveals, not out of fear, but as a strategy. Because in the art of war that is living, information is the most powerful weapon. And by revealing your vulnerabilities, your plans, your joys, and your riches, you give ammunition to the adversaries hiding behind fake smiles and empty greetings. But what are those things that should remain hidden, you ask? Get ready, because today we're going to unveil the secrets that the wise keep locked away under 7 keys. The truths that protect like the most precious of treasures. Welcome to Awakening the Mind. I'm Sergio, your guide on this journey of discovery and protection. Here, we explore not only the knowledge that enlightens, but also the strategies that empower. If you're looking not just to understand the world, but also to navigate it with skill, then you're in the right place. Before we dive into the depths of this fascinating topic, I ask for a simple gesture of support. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your interaction is the fuel that powers this journey in search of wisdom and understanding. Now, get ready, because we're going to reveal the 8 things that a smart person chooses to keep private, so that together we can build impenetrable fortresses around what we value most. At the core of ancient wisdom lies a fundamental principle, the virtue of discretion. This isn't just a simple practice of holding back. It's a refined art of choosing what the world sees and what stays hidden in the shadows of your essence. Living in the digital age where the line between public and private is increasingly blurred makes discretion not just desirable, but essential. It's the wall that protects your inner peace from invasive gazes and malicious intentions. But, after all, why place so much importance on privacy? The answer lies in understanding that, in a world saturated with information, where every detail of your life can become a public spectacle, privacy is your sacred sanctuary. It's the space where you can be your true self, without masks and without judgment. However, it's crucial to differentiate privacy from secrecy. Privacy is choosing not to share something because it belongs to your inner world. It's yours and yours alone. Secrecy, on the other hand, carries the connotation of something that must be hidden out of fear of the consequences if it's revealed. Privacy is choosing not to share something because it belongs to your inner world. It's yours and yours alone. Secret, on the other hand, carries the connotation of something that must be hidden for fear of the consequences if it is revealed. The intelligence in discretion is knowing that not everyone deserves a walk through the secret garden of your life. Sharing indiscriminately may seem like a form of connection, but in reality, it is an open invitation for critics and haters to trample on what is most sacred to you. The art of living well, therefore, involves wisely choosing what to reveal to the world. This doesn't mean living in a state of paranoia, but rather cultivating a garden where you decide which flowers will be admired by the public and which ones will only be seen by those you trust. Now, as we get ready for the night, let's take a little break. Let's pause to unveil the 8 things that a smart person keeps private and reflect on the importance of that discretion in your own life. These secrets are not just tips to avoid envious glances. They're strategies to strengthen your own core, to live a fulfilling life, with the peace of mind knowing that what is truly yours remains protected. Ready to discover what those gems of wisdom are? Stay tuned, because what's coming up next could change the way you navigate through the world. In the game of success, strategy isn't just a component, it's the essence. Imagine for a moment that your dreams and aspirations are freshly planted seeds in fertile ground. These seeds, your future plans and projects, carry within them the potential to blossom into magnificent achievements. However, just as seeds need protection from the elements and predators before they can sprout, your projects also require a cloak of secrecy to protect against the most insidious force. Envy, a feeling as old as humanity, has the power to corrupt, destroy, and even derail the most promising ventures before they have the chance to come to fruition. When you share your plans and future projects openly, without the filter of discretion, you inadvertently expose those vulnerable seeds to the storms of doubt, scrutiny, and, most dangerously, to the envious gaze of those who would rather see you fail than witness your success. But why is keeping your plans a secret such a smart move? First, by doing so, you shield yourself from external negativity. Those discouraging voices that are often more a reflection of other people's insecurities than a realistic assessment of your potential. Second, secrecy allows you to work on your projects with the freedom to explore, fail, and adapt without the weight of public judgment. This environment of creative freedom is where the real magic happens, where ideas can mature and evolve away from the critical eyes of the world. In short, by choosing to keep your future plans and projects under the veil of secrecy, you not only protect your aspirations from the corrosive forces of envy and discouragement, but you also cultivate fertile ground for personal and professional growth. This is the art of war in the pursuit of success. A battle not just against external adversities, but also against the premature exposure of your most cherished dreams. Money. That coveted resource that has the power to build empires and destroy relationships. At the heart of our discussion today is a topic that many of us intuitively keep close to the vest: our financial details. But why exactly is it wise to wrap our finances in a veil of privacy? The answer, while multifaceted, is surprisingly simple and at the same time deeply complex. First of all, financial privacy is a barrier against hasty judgments. Society values worth by wealth. Sharing finances causes stereotypes. By revealing our financial details, we inadvertently invite others to form opinions about us not based on our personality, values, or achievements, but on our bank account balance. This unnecessary exposure can lead to stereotypes, judgments, and even alienation from people who might otherwise have been great allies on our journey. Furthermore, envy is a powerful and destructive force fueled by the visibility of our prosperity. When people see what you have, some of them, driven by less noble feelings, may wish you harm, or worse, take active steps to sabotage your success. Keeping financial details private is, therefore, a way to protect not just your resources, but also your achievements and your peace of mind. Another crucial point is security. In a world where financial fraud and scams are becoming more sophisticated, sharing financial details can make us vulnerable targets. Scammers are always looking for any piece of information they can use to invade our financial lives. Discretion here acts as an extra layer of protection against these invisible threats, keeping our assets safe from unwanted eyes. Therefore, when considering the importance of keeping financial details private, we remind ourselves of the inherent value of discretion. It is not only a tool to avoid judgment and envy, but also a shield that protects our security and preserves the integrity of our relationships. As we navigate the complexities of life, we remember that, in many cases, less is more. By sharing less, we gain more. More security, more peace of mind, and, above all, more freedom to live our lives on our own terms. By sharing less, we gain more. More security, more peace of mind, and, above all, more freedom to live our lives on our own terms. In the complex mosaic that is life, each of us is burdened with personal and family issues with nuances as unique as fingerprints. These issues, full of emotions and stories, form the core of our existence, painting an intimate portrait of who we are outside the spotlight of the outside world. However, the line between sharing and preserving these stories is as delicate as a spider's web, and wisdom lies in knowing when to step back and wrap these moments in a veil of privacy. Keeping personal and family matters private is less about hiding and more about protecting. It's recognizing that not all ears that listen are tuned in with empathy, and not all eyes that see to understand. In a world where curiosity often crosses the line into invasion, safeguarding the sanctuary of your private life is an act of self-love and respect for those intertwined in your story. Sharing less doesn't mean a lack of trust. It means understanding that preserving certain details strengthens bonds, preventing external judgments and unnecessary misunderstandings from jeopardizing emotional well-being and family harmony. Remember, the walls have ears, and in the real-life game of broken telephone, the truth can easily turn into fiction, wreaking havoc where there was once peace. Ultimately, by carefully choosing what to reveal about your personal and family matters, you not only protect those you love, but you also cultivate an inner garden of peace, knowing that true strength lies in the ability to discern what should bloom in plain sight and what should grow in the shadows, protected and sacred. As we move forward, we're going to explore the importance of keeping these matters not just private, but protected, like treasures that define the essence of our shared human journey. In the tapestry of life, conflicts and disagreements are inevitable, like misaligned threads that occasionally pop up amidst the harmony of the fabric. These moments, filled with emotions and differing opinions, have the power to shape our relationships, for better or for worse. However, the way we choose to handle these challenges can reveal a lot about our character and wisdom. A smart person knows that keeping these conflicts and disagreements private isn't just a matter of discretion, it's a vital strategy for preserving relationships and keeping dignity intact. By choosing not to turn personal disputes into public spectacles, we avoid the spread of gossip and misunderstandings that often accompany the exposure of our most intimate battles. This isn't an act of suppression, but rather an understanding that not every confrontation deserves an audience. Privacy leads to authentic resolutions and sincere communication, essential for growth. Without external pressure, parties can explore issues honestly, understanding perspectives and biases. Furthermore, privacy in conflicts allows for deeper reflection and more honest communication, crucial elements for resolution and growth. Without the pressure of outside gaze, the parties can explore the core of the issue honestly, seeking to understand not only the other's point of view, but also their own faults and prejudices. Keeping conflicts and disagreements private is therefore an exercise in maturity and respect. It's recognizing that the value of a relationship outweighs the fleeting pleasure of being right in the eyes of others. It's a reminder that, in the complexity of human interactions, true wisdom lies in the ability to choose battles worth fighting, and more importantly, in knowing when and how to fight for them. In a world where every gesture seems to be broadcast live, where the line between altruism and self-promotion often blurs, acts of anonymous kindness and generosity emerge as the true jewels in the crown of humanity. This is the fifth silent wisdom that the wise understand deeply. The priceless value of keeping your acts of kindness and generosity away from the spotlight, focusing on the pure essence of these actions rather than the recognition they might bring. By choosing to keep your acts of kindness and generosity anonymous, you align yourself with a powerful principle. True generosity does not seek applause or expect rewards. It flows from the heart with the sole intention of easing the weight of the world off someone else's shoulders without any desire to be seen or celebrated. This anonymity not only preserves the integrity of the gesture, but also multiplies its value, since the focus remains where it should be, on the benefit generated and not on the benefactor. The decision to keep generosity a secret is a reminder that at the core of true kindness lies humility. It's understanding that, while we may be the authors of waves of change, our role isn't to ride those waves, but to let them flow, touching lives in ways we often may never know. This approach not only enriches the lives of those who receive, but also purifies the heart of the giver, freeing it from the need for external validation. In summary, by choosing the path of anonymous generosity, we cultivate a secret garden of kindness, where the flowers of compassion bloom quietly, but their fragrance is felt by all. This act of giving, free from the desire for recognition, becomes a silent testament to the beauty and strength of the human spirit, a strength that, while invisible to the eyes, is immeasurable in its impact. Navigating through life while exposing our personal vulnerabilities is like walking through a minefield with our eyes blindfolded. In an ideal world, showing our weaknesses would be a sign of strength, a bridge to deeper human connections. However, reality often paints a less rosy picture, where exposed vulnerabilities become targets for those driven by envy or malice. That's why the importance of protecting our vulnerabilities cannot be underestimated. Each of us carries within us a tapestry of fears, doubts, and insecurities woven from the threads of experience and emotion. These vulnerabilities, while universal in essence, are deeply personal in their impact. Sharing them with someone should be an act of intimate trust, a choice made with the certainty that this exposure will be treated with the respect and delicacy it deserves. In practice, however, revealing these weaknesses without discernment is risky. There are those who, instead of offering support, may use this information as weapons against you. Envy is a destructive force, capable of turning confidences into ammunition for personal attacks. That's why it's crucial to recognize who you give the power to see beyond the armor you present to the world. Keeping your vulnerabilities protected doesn't mean denying them or being ashamed of them. On the contrary, it is recognizing that true growth and improvement come from a place of safety and support. It means wisely choosing the people who are part of your inner circle, those who, instead of exploiting your weaknesses, help transform them into strengths. By protecting your vulnerabilities, you not only guard against envy and evil, but you also cultivate an environment where true healing and growth can occur. Remember, strength lies not in revealing all your struggles to the world, but in knowing yourself so deeply that you can choose when, how, and who do you share your most intimate battles with. In a world where every word can be amplified and every thought has the potential to go viral, the wisdom of keeping opinions about others private has never been more valuable. Expressing thoughts and judgments about the people around us may seem harmless or even justified in times of frustration or disagreement. However, the truth is that these opinions, once shared, have the power to irreversibly alter the dynamics of relationships, sow discord, and create unnecessary conflicts. Discretion when expressing opinions about others reflects emotional maturity and a deep understanding that words carry weight. What we say and how we choose to say it can build bridges or raise walls. By choosing to keep certain opinions to yourself, you are not repressing the truth or avoiding authenticity. Rather, it's recognized that not all truths need understanding and mutual respect. Plus, keeping opinions about others private protects you from getting dragged into the whirlwind of gossip and misunderstandings that often permeate social and work environments. You become a more stable and trustworthy presence, someone who promotes peace instead of fanning the flames of conflict. That often permeates social and work environments. You become a more stable and trustworthy presence, someone who promotes peace instead of fanning the flames of conflict. Ultimately, choosing which opinions to share and which to keep private is an exercise in wisdom and discernment. It's about recognizing that, even though we have the freedom to think whatever we want, not all of our reflections need to be made public. This conscious choice not only preserves the integrity of our relationships, but also positions us as individuals of great respect and consideration for others. In the intricate web of human relationships, being trusted with sensitive information about others is a testament to the respect and trust that someone places in you. This trust, as delicate as morning dew, carries an immense responsibility. Protecting and respecting others' privacy as if it were your own. In this hyper-connected world, where secrets can go viral with a simple click, the ability to keep sensitive information secret is more than just an act of courtesy. It's an act of integrity and respect. Understanding the magnitude of this responsibility means realizing that every piece of confidential information shared with you is a piece of someone else's vulnerability. Disclosing this information without consent isn't just a breach of trust. It's an act that can have devastating repercussions in someone's life, whether it's a friend's confession, a confidential detail about a coworker, or even sensitive information about an acquaintance. Secrets are the fertile ground where trust blooms and grows. Keeping sensitive information about others a secret is also a way to foster mutual respect. By doing so, you not only protect the person involved, but you also strengthen your own reputation as someone trustworthy. It's a silent reminder that your integrity is non-negotiable, a sign that you value human relationships over sensationalism or passing curiosity. The decision to keep sensitive information secret reflects your character, commitment to ethics, respect for privacy, and empathy, honoring the trust placed in you. As privacy becomes rare, guarding secrets is a virtue, reaffirming our humanity and commitment to dignity. In discretion and privacy, one truth shines brilliantly. In this world where privacy is becoming increasingly rare, being a guardian of others' secrets is a virtue that elevates us, reaffirming our shared humanity and our commitment to the dignity of every person. As we dive into the depths of discretion and privacy, one truth shines with undeniable brilliance. Keeping certain things private isn't a sign of weakness, it's a demonstration of wisdom. It's the understanding that in a world full of eager eyes and envious hearts, discretion is an armor that protects our dreams and achievements from those who wish to see them crumble. Along this journey, we've explored 8 crucial areas that a smart person chooses to keep private, not out of fear, but out of strategy. From future plans that are as precious as jewels to acts of kindness that shine with sincerity, we've come to understand that the power of privacy lies in our ability to choose. Our journey has led us to understand the difference between privacy and secrecy, the importance of protecting our vulnerabilities and opinions about others, and the responsibility of keeping sensitive information about third parties confidential. Each topic resonates with the idea that discretion not only protects us, but also preserves relationships, avoids unnecessary conflicts, and fosters an environment of trust. As we say goodbye, I want you to reflect on the value of privacy in your own personal life. Remember that by choosing what to share and with whom, you are shaping the narrative of your journey. Discretion isn't a shield of isolation, but a tool that allows you to share your light with those who truly deserve to see it shine. So, keep protecting your most precious treasures under the cover of discretion. By doing so, you not only avoid the traps of envy, but you also follow a path of self-respect, where your journey is guided by wise choices and enriching relationships. After all, being smart isn't just about what you reveal, but also about what you preserve. And enriching relationships. After all, being smart isn't just about what you reveal, but also about what you preserve. And in this process, you'll discover that true wealth lies in the art of keeping some precious things a secret. We've discovered together how the importance of discretion can simplify your life, but there's more to learn. Click on the video shown on the screen to continue this journey of self-discovery. And if you value this knowledge, subscribe to the channel. This way, you won't miss any content that could transform your view of the world. Join us on this adventure of personal growth.
Type Amen if you feel abundant. Remember to like this video, and give thanks. Watch this important message right now.